Hello viewers, thank you, and once again welcome to Home Tips with Mira. Thank you so much for your feedback throughout the country and even beyond. I really appreciate it. And look at how I'm dressed today. It's all about celebrating Ghana, and today on the episode we are talking about cocoa. Did you know that during the 2021-2022 cocoa season, Ivory Coast followed by Ghana exported over 60% of the global demand for cocoa? Wow, Ghana indeed is the second largest producer of cocoa in the whole world. And Ghana being the second largest, how often do we consume cocoa? The cocoa bean is considered a superfood. Superfood in the sense that it is loaded with lots of nutrients for our body. So let's do a quick cocoa break, and when we come back, I will share with you how to consume your cocoa bean apart from taking your regular chocolate and taking your cocoa drink. Welcome back. I have with me my 3 pots of cocoa, so I'm going to show you how I process my cocoa bean for consumption. So we'll cut the cocoa pod, remove the seeds, and then I'll show you how to ferment it using the banana leaves. We are depriving the cocoa beans of oxygen. So when the fermentation is done, it usually helps to bring the chocolatey flavor in the cocoa out. Is it possible to break cocoa without popping one in my mouth? No, it's not possible. I know you like it. So you leave it, as I said earlier, you deprive it of oxygen, leave it for 2 to 3 days. After that, you take it out and you go and dry it in the sun. And remember, banana leaves were used, not plantain leaves. After the fermentation, then you take your cocoa beans out and dry them open in the sun. Make sure that it has to be under hygienic conditions. So dry it for like a week. When they are fully dried, you see that when you cut the cocoa, you see that it is brownish in color. After drying, we'll sort out, remove the healthy ones. That's what we'll work with. And then we will roast it in the oven. Or if you have a coal pot, you can just roast it like how you roast granules. Every part of the cocoa tree is very important, and those who do cocoa farming on commercial scale, they use the cocoa pod. They dry it and burn it, turn it into an ash, and they use it to process black soap, what we locally call alata samina or anago samina. When you finish roasting it, you put it down, let it cool, and then you remove the shells from it. When you remove the shells, now you have your cocoa. And when you taste it, you know, you feel this chocolatey flavor. It's just that it's a bit bitter. So it's either you take it in its raw form, or like you crush it and then you use it as cocoa nibs. Crushing it, I can smell the chocolatey flavor. It's so strong. Oh my goodness. You should try it at home and you will love it. You can sprinkle some in your smoothie, you can sprinkle some on your rice meals, in your porridge. You have to eat cocoa on a regular basis because it contains necessary nutrients for the development of the human body. Okay, so I'm done and I'm going to pour it. Cocoa, as I said earlier, is a superfood because it is loaded with nutrients. There's iron, there's zinc, there's magnesium, calcium, vitamins, phosphorus, and what have you. All is included in a cocoa bean. It's a whole meal on its own. So when you take one, it goes a long way to benefit your body. So regularly, you can just take a bean like this and chew. It's a bit bitter, just like how dark chocolate is, but it goes a long way to improve the overall quality of your health. Just pop one into your mouth and wash it down with water. The flavors are so bold. I can taste the chocolate, except that it is not too sweet like your usual chocolate, but it's good. I'm going to wash it down with water. I've washed it down with water. So today, this is what I want to share with you. Ghana cannot be the second exporter and producer of cocoa in the whole world without us consuming cocoa. It is a food on its own. So I just want to share with you that introduce this cocoa to your children. It is not always that they have to be eating chocolate or taking cocoa drinks. This is also a simpler way of taking cocoa. Thank you so much for watching Home Tips with Mira. I am so grateful. And please don't forget to go on my YouTube channel, subscribe and like. And on my Facebook page, please follow me and also share so that others can also learn from this. Thank you so much. And it's a bye-bye from me. Stay positive.